What was that?
I don't know. I didn't shut my phone off. I meant to, and that was our YouTube kicking on.
Oh, gosh.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. He was invading my personal space, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm like that.
I had to scoot him back.
Thank you.
But you see, aren't you glad I
and thanks for the breath mints you've been using. I really appreciate that.
I picked, do a spot Altoids.
Altoids for sweet breath.
Or it's extremely unusual or whatever, curious.
When your mouth smells like a skunk.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this Thursday, February 24th. Happy birthday, Mom.
Woo! Really?
My mom's birthday today.
Well, bless her heart. I'll have to swing by and drop her off a gift or something.
Well, that'd be very thoughtful
does she like?
and kind.
That's under $5.
She'd like you to leave.
I can do that.
She'd like you to stay away.
I can do
birthday,
that. I'd be just honk as I go by.
Just honk as you drive by. That'd be very kind. Welcome, folks. Big Talk. Well, you've clearly guessed who's here. It's Len Wells. And ladies and gentlemen, he's found honest work.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I found work. He's working steady now.
He's finally working steady. We're all very proud.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to talk about that a little bit today, along with we've got all kinds of other stuff to talk about.
You never know.
By the way, do we have is there a skeet? We got a new skeet story today.
I have to think about that.
Since you've been you're
on the beach.
Since you've been on the beach, that's a good way to put it. Since you've been on the beach, you really haven't come up with a whole lot of skeet
not a lot of skeetage going on there.
Well, Skeet stays away when he smells the stench of loser.
That's true. That's so true.
That was not a nice thing.
But it's true.
At all, and he's going to get up and leave here anytime soon.
No.
What is going on in around your area here on February 24th? Yeah, happy birthday, Mom. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Mom. You're not my mom, but you're a sweet mom anyway.
You want to guess what? I really shouldn't say how old Mom is, should I?
106?
No.
You're in your 70s, I know.
No, if neither one of those are correct.
Oh, well, then she's probably in her late 40s. That's my guess.
She'd be younger than me.
Oh.
But that's a good guess.
But she looks like she's in her mid-40s for sure.
Let's go with community events.
Let's do, before we both get in trouble.
We are both already deep in trouble. Some community events. Usually at this time, I will switch off the guest and concentrate on just myself here on the camera. However, you're always very helpful.
Well, I try to add to the ambiance. Is that a word?
Well, yeah, but you're
content.
You're very helpful in clarifying.
Color.
You clarify.
Color and clarification. Thank you.
The Fairfield Public, I've only got one event today.
That's it?
Yeah.
Does this involve the twins?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
A French horn.
Not a French horn either.
Okay.
The Fairfield Public Library will host a Check for Cash event.
A what?
A Check for Cash event today.
This sounds like a scam. It's not?
This is not.
Well, I don't understand this.
Today from 10:30 to 12:30.
Okay.
State Comptroller Susana Mendoza currently has records of more than 100,000 uncashed checks.
I know what you're saying now.
Worth over $30 million.
Oh, wow.
And this application will allow taxpayers to see if they are owed uncashed state checks worth more than $5 issued in the last 10 years. Have you ever done this?
I have, and I did, and I had.
I have, and I did, and I did not.
But I did. It wound up being like $11 or something.
I had. They said I had a check, and they said it was under $5, and
so they just didn't send it. Cashed it, and they probably went out and bought a drink with it.
They basically,
Chiquita Mendoza probably used your money to buy a drink. Is her name Chiquita?
Susanna.
It's not Chiquita?
No.
I'm sorry.
You're going to get us both fired. You're already fired.
What's her first name?
Susanna.
Susanna. Does she have a banjo? I bet she does.
Oh, won't you cry for me?
Yeah. Give me some chips. Salsa.
But yeah, go down to the
library. She's bringing her computer. Ms.
That's all right. That's
Mendoza.
right. Susanna Mendoza is
Bringing
bringing
her
her computer and hopefully a check writing machine.
Oh, I'd say.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Remember those?
And they're going to actually. The last time I checked, I had one, and for some reason, my aunt's name showed up right beside mine.
Oh, wow.
I hit something. Now we're still going.
Well, that's good.
No, we're not still going. Well, I basically restarted the program. We are still talking live here, and we are going. We're recording it now. Once that gets done.
Well, you need to watch where you put your hand.
Well, I put my hand in the wrong place. It'll be.
Boy, that's
see, now
happened
we're
before.
right back. Now we're back on TV.
That's happened before, hasn't it? You should never have asked me to come up here today.
This was a tremendous mistake.
It was. First I invaded your
Actually,
space.
yeah, we're on that one now, so I'll switch back to that one. Now
I'm lost.
Now we're on that one. All right. So community events continue.
Please. So we're the Chiquita Mendoza is coming to. What's her name?
Susanna Mendoza.
She's bringing her computer, and if you're owed money over $5, she may cut you a check right there.
Hopefully she'll have the checkbook ready.
I'd hope so. She carries a big purse. I know
That'd be nice. This is if you have uncashed state checks of $5, over $5.
That is a cool thing. A lot of people don't realize they have some money.
10:30 to 12:30 today in Fairfield. If you got nothing going on, by all means, drive down.
And maybe check out a book while you're there.
That'd be very cool. I think that'd make a ton of sense. What else is going on today? Actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is National Tortilla Chip Day.
Oh.
February 24th celebrates a crunchy chip that provides a multitude of ways to enjoy it.
I love them.
Day also shares the chip's history in many ways to enjoy this delicious snack food. You love tortilla chips. Everybody loves tortilla chips. Most commonly served with what?
Oh, cheese dip. Queso.
Salsa, chili con queso, guacamole.
I don't like guacamole.
Dips. You don't like guacamole?
Not really. I like it chunked up with some lime juice in it. Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah, that does sound good. Even though tortilla chips have always been considered Mexican food, known as tostadas, they were first mass-produced in L.A. in the late 1940s. Rebecca Webb Carranza receives credit for making the crisp chips popular. She and her husband operated a deli and tortilla factory in L.A. and
Cool.
Its creation happened almost by accident. Inspiration struck ding, when the tortilla manufacturing machine discarded the misshapen tortilla. So she realized they could be cut into triangles and fried. She sold them for $0.10 a bag at the
Dime bags, huh?
That's right. It was a
Dime
bag of tortilla chips.
I love them.
In Los Angeles. That's what it got it. She received the Golden Tortilla Award in 1994 for her contribution to the Mexican food industry.
I personally, I love that we put them in queso, and I do like them with salsa too. And I
Another
like
favorite dish made with tortilla chips, of course, is nachos.
Oh yeah, nacho cheese.
And a guy created the dish named Ignacio Nacho Anaya.
Nacho cheese, but it's nachos. Nacho cheese is my cheese.
Exactly.
That's some good stuff.
How many calories in a tortilla chip?
Probably not more than 8 or 10.
10.
10?
10.
Well, here's your trivia question.
Okay.
Evansville, Indiana, north of Evansville, Indiana, south of Interstate 64. There's a place called Azteca Milling.
Yes, I know
and they make the corn flour for the tortilla chips.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, what's the question then?
No, what's the name of the place there? I just told you.
Azteca Milling.
There you go. But I love tortillas.
February 24th, ladies and gentlemen, also National Toast Day.
Toast!
Last Thursday in February is the National Toast, honoring the humble
toast.
Well, wait, let's get you on camera now. Say
toast.
Toast. There you go.
It's not that kind of toast.
It is not that kind of toast.
Toast.
That'd be like Prost and Salute. We did that.
Chevrolet Coupe.
Yeah. Lamar and I did that last.
So you did the Prost thing?
We tried.
Did you have the real stuff?
We were trying
Did
to
you have the real stuff to Prost with?
No.
Oh man, no fun.
We were trying to remember all the different
languages for toast.
Languages, yeah. Skull.
Well, you're talking about toast as in bread.
This is toast as in bread. What is your favorite toast? Right.
Cinnamon toast. Cinnamon toast. Oh, you mean darkness?
Yeah, which
Oh,
one?
it would probably have to be-
there is the Len Wells?
It would be 7.
Let's just say 6D.
6D.
6D is mine.
Yeah, 6 or 7D. Yeah.
Yeah, some folks like it
I
heavier.
do not like that.
How the heck do we have the same
9I.
one?
Huh? 9J is burnt. I'm
9J
sorry.
is burnt. 1A is bread. And
How about that?
I'm not.
But I like cinnamon toast. You ever make cinnamon toast?
No.
You have toast, you butter it, and then you put a little cinnamon sugar on it. Oh, heaven.
Really?
Heaven right there. That's heaven.
I've bought like raisin bread with cinnamon on it.
That's not the
toasted.
same. No, not the same. Just butter you some fresh toast because the butter will melt, and then sprinkle it with cinnamon sugar, and you got you a treat there. Almost as good as Tostitos, only different.
I'll be doggone. Entirely different. This is also the fourth Thursday in February. Is also, ladies and gentlemen, National Chili Day. This
What you use those tortilla chips with?
honors one of America's favorite. Well, there's tortilla chips in the picture there.
Yes.
This honors one of America's favorite winter dishes. It's also known as chili con carne, chili with
Is the
meat.
con carne meaning meat?
With meat,
Meat,
yeah.
with meat.
Con carne is with meat.
I thought that was something that Dodge made back in the 60s, a con carne. Four-door con carne. No?
Not sure.
Probably not.
This day has been celebrated with cook-offs, potlucks, feeds, and the bottomless bowls since at least 2006. Before World War II, by the way, here you want a little history
Sure.
on chili?
Sure.
Now, you think you can handle this?
I'll try. Boog pal.
American frontier settlers used a chili recipe of dried beef, suet, dried chili peppers, and salt. This was pounded together, formed into bricks, and dried, then boil the bricks in pots on the trails.
I'll be darned. So what's the question?
I haven't got to the question
Oh,
yet.
okay. So yeah, that basically this would keep it fresh. I mean, you could reconstitute it later.
That's right. At the Columbian Exposition of Chicago in 1893, the San Antonio Chili Stand helped people from all over the United States appreciate the taste of chili. I did not realize. Before World War II, hundreds of small family-run chili parlors, also known as chili joints, popped up throughout the state of Texas,
Did not
as well
know
as
that.
other places in the United States. I do have are all chilies spicy?
Are all of them?
Chili
No, I don't
peppers.
think so.
No. Chili is such a versatile dish, can be made very little to no spice.
And there's a chili that I had one time I did not care for at all. It was called a white chili. Have you ever had that?
Yeah, that's with ham and beans and chicken.
Yeah, it's no good. I didn't care for that at all. And nor do I like chili with spaghetti in it.
Oh, they
Might as well just
Cincinnati
have.
style.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's
don't care for it.
Skyline chili, yeah, it's awful.
It's terrible. I mean, just the texture and the appearance is terrible.
Yeah, just terrible. Looks like cat food on
Yeah,
noodles.
and worms in there too. I don't care
gross.
for it. Cat food. Oh.
NCAA
Thanks for that
basketball tonight.
image.
What's on TV? What do you
Oh,
want to
this'll
see
be
on
good.
television? Temple is at Memphis on ESPN2. That is on at 6 o'clock, followed by the number one Gonzaga Bulldogs at San Francisco.
Where's Gonzaga?
Huh?
What towns are they?
That
in?
is in Washington State,
Okay.
Spokane.
Spokane. Thank you. I couldn't remember if it was East or West Coast.
Fox Sports 1 with a triple header tonight. Couple of Big Ten games.
I like Biggins.
6 p.m. Maryland is at Indiana, followed by the number 22 Ohio State Buckeyes taking on the number 15 Fighting Illini up in Champaign, and then it'll be at 10 o'clock Arizona at Utah Fighting Utes.
When do they have the Bobby Knight chair throwing competition? Is that coming up soon?
That'll be probably in Indiana tonight.
Tonight. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably in Indiana.
How's Bobby doing? I wonder.
Not real well.
Oh, really? Physically, he's not well.
No, he's got dementia type.
Oh, I did not know that. I apologize, Bobby. Excuse me.
Well, I don't know if it's.
I think he may have had it
dementia
back
or-
then too.
I don't know if it's dementia or Alzheimer's, but it's one of those
It's one of
things
the
where
forms.
they have taken him away from public life.
I see. Well, that happened to Jerry Sloan too.
That happened to Jerry Sloan.
He had
It
Lewy
happened
body dementia, I believe.
I think you're right. UCLA is at Oregon on ESPN at 8:30. NBA basketball on TNT. The Celtics at the Nets at 6:30. 9 o'clock is Golden State at Portland. Did you watch the All-Star game?
I did parts of it. That was great.
Did you see Steph Curry?
He just one after another.
Just kept backing out.
16.
He just kept
Unbelievable.
backing out farther and farther.
Unbelievable.
Out. Just
Unbelievable.
shocking. So they are playing. I doubt he does that tonight.
Is he any relation to Curry Baker? Oh,
last name.
Steph Curry. I'm sorry.
Stephen Curry, yeah.
Sorry.
Atlanta's at Chicago on NBC Sports Chicago Channel
This is
643.
This is big stuff.
On the hockey, at 6 o'clock, Washington is at noon. You don't like hockey?
I don't like hockey.
You're the worst person
It's
in
kind
the
of like
world.
that spaghetti's chili. It's boring. What's the score? 0
That's
to
Len
0.
Wells. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be right back here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Again?
Yes, you invaded my space again. I appreciate you wanting to be close, but
You're so special.
we want.
Yeah, it's a festival. It's a festival.
Oh, I'm gonna get fired
I know you are.
again. You too. You can't get.
That's true.
You can't get fired again, can
Oh,
you?
yeah, I can.
I suspect you
I've
can.
been fired 2 or 3 times. I don't know about you. I'm getting used to it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Our good friend Len Wells is here. He is, I've got it up there on the screen. Look at that, crimebeat.net. He is, you want to talk about the new venture now? You want to talk about Sean Riley now? What do you
Well,
want to
not
talk
Sean
about?
Riley. I was going to talk about, but in that vein. Let's talk about the paper first.
Let's talk about the newspaper.
So as we talked last time, the Navigator, Journal Register, the Prairie Post, and the Carmike Chronicle folded.
Right.
No, didn't fold like this. They went out of business.
Out of business.
So anyway, Steve Hartsock and I have created a new venture, and the print version is called Target News. And you're better at holding these things up than I am.
Well, no,
It's called Target News.
I've got a Zoomer thing here.
Oh, and that bet you.
See, look at that.
Wow. Thank you.
Target News, timed for the market. What's that mean?
It means it comes out periodically. It's not like a weekly paper.
Okay.
So it has for special events and things like that. In this particular issue, which was the premier issue, it had to do with law enforcement. The whole issue dealt with law enforcement, and then the one that just came out will come out today, or actually yesterday, deals with agriculture, and there'll be special editions.
There's the fellow that you're working with.
Yeah, Steve Hartsock.
Steve Hartsock, ladies and gentlemen, he has shaved.
He was a bearded cat for years.
Shocking.
But anyway, so that's the print version. It's called Target News, and it's available in like in Mount Carmel, Grayville, Albion, all around Crossville, in White Edwards and Wabash counties primarily. It's not up here yet.
But there's Len's picture. How about that?
Handsome guy, isn't he?
Handsome guy. I got to ask one question.
Yes,
there.
sir.
Whenever you guys started this newspaper, did you not buy capital G's? For crying out loud, put a capital G and a capital S on that thing.
I didn't do that headline. I don't do headlines. It's terrible. But it is terrible.
Around here.
He may have done that for a reason. But anyway, and then there is an online component to this project, and it's called crimebeat.net.
Crimebeat.net.
And that deals specifically with court news and criminal activity and things of that, and the people getting arrested, people going to court, anything that even closely comes toward the judicial system.
How often do we plan on Target News coming out? You said once every 3 or 4 or 5 weeks?
Every 2 or 3 weeks, actually, but it'll be a couple of times a month, yeah.
Okay.
And anyway, so
where can people find this?
Just about at any retail outlet, your convenience stores and grocery stores and supermarkets and stuff like that in White Edwards and Wabash counties.
Not Wayne?
To a much lesser degree.
You used to be able to get the Navigator in Wayne.
And I can't answer that question. I don't think so, but I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know because it's so new to me because I'm just involved in producing the content.
Yeah.
I haven't really been involved in the marketing end of it.
That's
to
fine.
be honest with you.
You don't need to.
So, but I'm responsible for the content, as in the writing. So, and that's where we are there. But crimebeat.net premieres this week.
Crimebeat.net actually probably appeared yesterday afternoon.
Yes, I believe that was the plan. Yes,
under a testing format.
Yeah, I tell you what, a person can create their own website, but the problem with doing that is if it goes down, you're the only person that can fix it. So we made the decision to go with a reputable website producing company, a company that produces and maintains, and you pay so much a month to make sure it stays up, and if it breaks, one phone call, they get it fixed. So that's not something that you
Joe Bob's fine website.
Bob's pretty good website. But my point is, they do it right because that's all they do.
Yeah.
And if it goes right down, you got somebody to call and they'll fix it right away. So plus it looks like what you want it to look like.
I got to tell you, I love it here,
Thank
Len.
you.
I love looking at it, and I wish you all the success in the world.
Thank you, Bruce.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, look at this newspaper. If you do get the opportunity to pick it up, it's thick, it's big, it's
in white. It's on whiter paper, much whiter paper.
A little wider paper. Whiter paper.
See, can you tell it's not your standard newsprint? Your standard newsprint's got a gray to it.
The soy paper, right? Or
no, that's ink, soy ink.
Oh.
This is a whiter, heavier paper.
Whiter, heavier paper. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
because
cool.
It makes the color picture stand out a lot better.
Well, it really does, and you can tell you guys.
Of course, that's the only time we're going to do that. The rest of the time, it'll be put it on rags, old rags with soy ink.
It's going to be nice.
It'll be great.
That's got to be. Whenever I pick that up at the local store, it's going to.
It feels good.
Yes, it does. Whenever I pick that up at the local store, it's going to cost me what, $5 a throw?
$7
a throw. $1 a throw. But wait for what? What?
$1. $1 a holler.
$1 holler.
That's it, right there. I mean, who doesn't have $1 in their pocket? Well, me most of the time.
Well, me too, actually.
But I got a credit card. But it'll have one of them little scanner things on, so you can scan it at the
So
checkout.
what I want to look for is the Target
News. Look at the Target. Yeah, look at the Target.
I'm showing the picture again. I want to make sure
the Union label.
Make sure people know what they're. Oh, I've got my hand right across the Target.
Yeah,
there you
look
go.
for the Target, bright red Target.
Absolutely.
Not to be confused with the store.
Not to be confused.
We haven't got a letter from their lawyer yet.
So this is not the employee newsletter.
I don't think so. I expect here in the next 3 or 4 weeks we'll get a letter from their lawyer.
When do you expect to get that lawsuit?
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist. What are you doing?
Well, at least we didn't didn't call it Super Bowl 46. Then we would get a lawsuit, wouldn't we?
That's Len. I'm Bruce. We're going to come back in just a minute. Talk a little bit more about that as well. Well, we're going to talk. You've got some
I
information.
got an interesting story. I think it's interesting.
We got a couple of interesting stories we're going to tell you today here with Len on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec. Stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, MidwestFarmCo.com.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lemon Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that is one thing I meant to ask you. This is Len Wells here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in.
What do you got? Any question? I'm an open.
I wanted to ask you about this.
I'm an open book.
How is the sports page on? I was wondering.
It is a special edition. So
it's special.
This edition is dedicated entirely to law enforcement. So unless there was a big fight that broke out at a ball game, it won't be in this particular edition. And
so there was a big fight the other night.
I know. And there was a big deal over at Harrison versus Bossy too. Was it Harrison?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, and that started out by the concession stand.
What happened?
Somebody said that somebody had a gun, and then one thing led to another, and they shut the game down and called it a tie, draw.
A forfeit?
Yeah, it was like, this is one of the big rivalry games.
Yeah.
And it was, between Boston and
Have you
Harrison.
ever been at an event where the word where you're kind of above it, and you can watch the word go through the crowd as something bad is happening, and everyone starts basically panicking and running the other direction.
I haven't been there. No, I have not.
I have.
Oh, is that right? Pretty freaky, huh?
It is wild. We were down at Cairo. For the Mule. Fairfield was playing at Cairo. This is 15 years ago. At least.
That's a rough town, Cairo is.
15, 18, 20 years ago. And, the Cairo was part of the conference, and Fairfield was there. And
part of the Black Diamond? Or no, go ahead.
They were part of the Black Diamond.
Yeah, okay.
They were at the time. But you could see word got out that somebody at one of the exits where the Fairfield fans were leaving, the game had ended. Fairfield had defeated Cairo down there, and word got out that somebody at one of the exits had a gun.
Oh my gosh!
And all Fairfield fans were walking out that one door, and all of a sudden, you can see the wave of people becoming aware, because you can see we were sitting up at the top of the bleachers, and we could tell you could
tell something's
going on, and it got to us pretty quickly. But you see the wave, and then you see people just running. There was no gun. There was nothing ever.
But it was
happened.
Somebody said something.
Somebody said something,
and that's what happened at this Harrison game. Somebody said there was a gun, and it was like 8th graders or something involved in this, and it ended the game. They had to call
That's
the game.
a wild thing. It's stupid. It's the worst thing. It's a wild thing to see happen. Speaking of the worst thing you can see happen, last time you were here, you gave us the rundown on the how the local police dealt with the day that Sean Riley got killed. The deputy Sean Riley got killed. And you have a unique perspective on this.
Well, there's something that happened since then. The tragedy of Sean Riley is going to be with us for a long, long time, and it's just so sad. And I'm not sure.
It's been almost 2 months now.
I just don't know how that family's going to get over that. But God bless them, and I know they got a lot of support. And he was shot and killed on, as I recall, December 29th. That sounds about right?
Right.
January 26th, there was another shooting. Not
4 weeks later to the day.
Okay, and I wanted to tell you why this is a local story. At least it's local to me. My wife and I have a nephew. His name is Ben Higgins.
Okay.
He grew up in Mount Carmel, lived for a period of time in McLeansboro, and so he was a local guy. And he was served in the Illinois National Guard also. Okay, so he's a really good guy, solid guy. Well, see, he went to work about 3 years ago as a St. Louis City police officer. Extremely proud of him. Worried about him.
You went to the graduation.
Went to his graduation from the academy where he got his official badge, and he was a rookie and everything. But we went to that graduation ceremony. So anyway, he's a St. Louis City cop. So on January 26th, one of his partners was pursuing a homicide suspect. And
I think I read about this.
Yeah, there was a Toyota 4Runner, I believe it was. They had pursued this vehicle that had been seen at a homicide scene, 2 different scenes earlier in the day, and they were pursuing this vehicle. The vehicle crashed, and so these 3 suspects bail out of their car, and one of them turns around and fires a bunch of rounds at the pursuing cops. One of which was my nephew's partner, a guy by the name of Colin Ledbetter.
Was your nephew there?
He was not.
Okay, it was not. His partner was there, but he was not.
He was not on duty at the time, and or at least not in that area. He wasn't involved in the pursuit. But anyway, one of the suspects turned around and shot and hit 2 of the St. Louis City police officers. And one of them was Colin Ledbetter is his name, and who is served in the Illinois National Guard. He grew up in Southern Illinois. He's from Southern Illinois, but he's a St. Louis cop also, same age, served in the National Guard with my nephew Ben. And anyway, one shot hit him in the groin and severed his femoral artery. That is about as...
That's pretty bad.
That's a terrible injury. And another shot. Actually, he got shot twice, once in the leg, once in the groin, and then once in the foot. Got 3 shots. And then his partner got shot in the leg, shattered his femur.
Oh.
So anyway, 2 cops got shot. Now, this story is actually a miracle, if you want to know the truth. It is an absolute miracle. This happened in the St. Louis suburb of Ferguson is where they wound up.
Sure.
Okay.
Up on the north side.
It so happens there was an ambulance making a run somewhere else, totally unrelated to this, less than a block from this shooting.
How in the world is that?
With 2 highly trained paramedics aboard.
Unbelievable.
So they canceled that run, literally turned the corner, and there they were with 2 shooting victims. and they begin working on the most serious injured.
Well, that's the thing. The femoral bleed is
he was bleeding out quickly.
you're gonna It's
So anyway, they started working on him.
Tourniquet City time.
So they loaded both the shooting victims, both the cops, in the same ambulance, and told another police officer, get in the ambulance, literally kidnapped him. You got to get in the ambulance and keep pressure on this one hole where he'd shot.
Wow.
And off to Barnes Hospital they go. By the time they got there, his heart had stopped.
Wow.
He was dead. He no longer had a heartbeat. So they get him in the ER, the trauma center, crack his chest open and massage his heart with their hands.
Whoa.
Got his heart going again. Okay? And
What a miracle.
so the surgeons then began their work.
Yeah.
Trying to get him put, there were like 12 doctors / nurses / specialists working on him in the ER. And they got his heart going again. And by the time they got him patched up, if you want to call it that, he had gone through 28 units of blood or blood products. 28 units. And so anyway, the doctors came out, or one of the doctors came out and told Colin Ledbetter's father, Steve, who I've interviewed, just a remarkable guy, and said, all I can say is it's in God's hands now. So there's nothing else we can do. Nothing else we can do. He's in a coma, and he's lost a tremendous amount of blood, but he's still alive. But it's in God's hands now. So anyway, Ben Higgins, my nephew, because one of the 3 suspects was still at large.
Oh, they had caught the first 2.
They caught one got shot and killed, and one was still at large.
Okay.
Because this one suspect was still at large, they were going to have somebody posted at his bedside in case they wanted to come back and finish the job.
Right.
So my nephew, Ben Higgins, his assignment on duty was to be with Colin Ledbetter.
Wow.
And besides that, when he was off duty, he spent every hour he could possibly spend at Colin's bedside. So a week goes by, we get a phone call from Ben Higgins, and it scared us to death because I'm afraid he was going to say that he'd passed. He said no. He said about 3 o'clock this morning he called. He said he lifted a finger, wiggled a finger.
Had he woken up at all?
No. And even if he had, he couldn't speak because he was intubated in this.
Yeah. Well, they cut his chest probably.
Oh, and they'd also opened up his thigh and his lower leg to relieve the pressure from the compartmentalized pressure and everything from the bleeding. But anyway, he wiggled a finger, and then the next night he opened an eye, and it gets just a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And so where I'm at now is he was released last week.
Oh, thank heavens.
Into physical therapy.
Yeah.
And you know what happened yesterday? He went home.
Did he really?
He got out of physical therapy and went home. But here was the remarkable part about it. St. Louis Police Department had a parade for him. They loaded him up in his parents' car, and there was cop cars and all the emergency vehicles, and went to his home. It was a miracle that he survived because his heart had stopped completely, and he was dead. So a month later, he's out of the hospital.
Have they found the third?
Yes, the two that survived have been caught and charged with attempted murder.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
that's a miracle.
The miracle of the day. Thank you so much.
Well, I thought that was a good positive story.
That is a good positive.
And it also tells you how terribly dangerous that kind of work is. That doesn't matter where you.
Well, reminds you of how dangerous it is. Plus, it also tells you the importance of the emergency room people.
Oh my God!
Had that ambulance,
EMTs and paramedics.
Had that paramedic not been around the corner,
well, they'd have been calling the coroner.
Yeah.
That's all. They've been calling the coroner.
You're watching Big Talk. Back here with Len Wells right after this. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lemon Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lemons always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hit the right button, Bruce. That's twice.
Twice you did that.
You make me nervous.
I'm so sorry. I got you off the guard today. You said you had trouble waking up. I did too. I had trouble getting awake this morning. Maybe it's just a Thursday morning thing. I don't know.
How'd you spend your President's Day?
How'd I spend my President's Day? Boy, howdy.
Just wondering, did you watch?
I took my wife to the hospital for a test. That's what we do on holiday. We take her off to the hospital for a test.
The reason I ask is because I was on the way up here today, and I was thinking about you have met several presidents.
I have.
You have met several presidents.
And presidential candidates.
Presidential candidates and such. I've met 2. You've met probably more than that. I think well more than that.
Well, maybe.
That's something. Did you ever get the opportunity to meet Spiro Agnew?
I did not. Spiro T. Agnew.
There is a new movie going to come out.
Really?
They're working on a movie.
Not an Agnew movie.
An Agnew movie. It's called Bagman.
So he was about a half crook, is what you're saying.
Oh, no, I believe he was 3/4 to 90%.
100%.
Yeah, apparently Ben Stiller is.
I like him.
Ben Stiller is producing it. I don't know if he's going to act in it, but he is producing it and getting a director, and they've got it all put together. And I was thinking about President's Day, and that
he was Nixon's vice president.
The story is how he got busted. How he ended up getting busted for the crimes he ended up getting busted for was he was a Baltimore, Maryland county executive, and then he became governor of Maryland, and these reporters were following this trail of money.
Sure, follow the money.
And while he was in office, while he is county executive, he began taking kickbacks.
Mm-hmm.
You send a contract this way, you get a kickback on it. You send a contract. Well, apparently he had the kickback set up on an installment plan.
Oh my goodness!
So when he became governor, he was still getting the same kickbacks.
Oh no! And there was a lot more attention then because he's governor.
And when he became president or vice president,
it continued.
It continued. He was
a lot more attention.
He was still getting kickbacks. But wait a second. But it's not.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. So they're starting to pull these strings and realizing that, this has gone to the governor, this has gone to the vice president. And then they realized with Watergate going on,
sure,
this guy was about, he was a resignation or an impeachment away from becoming president of the United States. While still getting kickbacks from
going from one crook to a bigger crook.
Go from one crook to another crook.
Wow. That's why I just.
So I'm so
for the most part, I don't like politics.
President's Day this week got me wondering what you.
Well,
I
name
recorded John Adams. I recorded John Adams on the television.
You're not
I'm
that
watching
old.
the TV series.
Oh, you mean the TV series?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought
Not the contractor down in Wayne County.
That's a different one.
It's
altogether.
a different John
So
Adams.
name the two presidents you've met.
I have met Barack Obama
At the courthouse in
at
Fairfield.
the courthouse in Fairfield.
Shook his hand.
and I was this close from me to that
Mill Shoals.
sign.
27 miles.
I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I was there next to Walter Mondale.
Walter Mondale is not a president. Never
He was
was.
a vice president.
Thank you.
He was that close.
Okay.
He was that close. How about you?
I got Obama,
Okay.
Reagan.
Same time.
Obama at the same time. I
Yeah.
think I probably saw you in there. Were you the one that the Secret Service tackled? Oh, never mind. I
He
didn't mean
didn't
to
have
bring that
Secret
out.
Service. He was running for Senate. He was only state senator
That's
at
right.
the time.
He became president, though.
Yeah,
very
he was only
shortly
state
thereafter.
senator at the time. No, they didn't.
Showed up in a
tackle me.
bus.
I was not the one. I was not the one who handed him the bag full of cash.
Okay.
I did see that done, but I was not the one to do it.
Obama, Reagan, and Carter and Ford.
When did you meet Gerald Ford?
I'm having a little loss, but I remember meeting him at an event somewhere.
Before or after he was president?
It was after he was president.
Was he still president?
No,
or-
he was
okay.
not.
Okay.
So he was a past president. And I did see when I was a child. Are you ready for this?
I hope.
I do remember the event. I never met him, but I saw him. Eisenhower.
Really?
Yes. Eisenhower was making a whistle stop tour.
Yeah.
Okay. And he was going through Southern Illinois, and he stopped in Carmi just long enough to wave and get his picture taken. He was standing on the back of a train, passenger train, and my dad held me up on his shoulders, and I saw Eisenhower.
How far away do you think you were?
Oh, gosh.
I mean, because Eisenhower was. This would have been 56, presumably.
But it made me 7 years old.
Yeah, so you were like 7 years old, and so you recall that vividly.
I do, because the depot, and I remember everything about the depot, and I'd never seen, I'd seen passenger trains, but I'd never seen anything that fancy before.
Eisenhower was tremendously popular.
Very popular. I like Ike. That was his little.
Stephen, he beat a pretty solid candidate twice. Stevenson was solid.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Who he ran well and never could get.
But yeah, I did see him. I was probably yardage. I'd say maybe 30 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had the train, the railroad tracks. We were on the other side of the tracks, of course. That kind of. But anyway, it's kind of neat.
Well, that's cool. With Mondale, it was at a rally. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter who I vote. I voted for Reagan, so I mean,
That's fine.
This was my first.
Won't hold that
This was
against
my
you.
first election. I was 18 years
Crook
old.
anyway.
Huh?
Go ahead. No, sorry.
But so.
I had lunch with Reagan, but that's another story.
Yeah, that's another story.
Had lunch at the White House.
With Mondale, I'm standing there, and it's in the middle of it's late August up in Champaign.
Sure.
At a rally or something. He comes out to the University of Illinois to the Quad, and he's got a big crowd of people all around there listening. He's going to stand there and do a chat.
Sure.
Well, you're on concrete in the middle of Champaign in August, which
terribly hot.
It's
miserable.
It's terrifically hot. And this gal, probably my age or a little older, was walking by me, and she was really having trouble with the heat. She passed out right at my feet.
Oh, my gosh.
This young lady passes out right at my feet. And what do?
You step over and go shake hands with Mondale.
You start waving.
Oh, try to get help.
Trying to get the attention of the dudes in the sunglasses.
Yeah, with the talking into their.
The dude's going like this, and that's what I did. And they basically looked at me askance.
Yeah, they didn't want to leave their assigned
They didn't leave
duties.
their place. We grabbed the gal and basically dragged her can out and
grab your can. That's not nice.
I didn't grab her can.
Did you not?
I had the opportunity. No, I was just wondering on presidents.
I did interview John Connolly.
Oh, really?
Who was from Texas and ran for president?
Ran for president,
and
sure.
Was in the convertible, the limousine with
the motorcade in the same car with President Kennedy,
and was shot.
Yeah,
but the same incident.
Well,
John Connolly, not to be confused with the country and western singer.
That's spelled different.
Connolly, I think, is that one.
Yeah. The country music singer is Conlee.
Yeah.
Well, John Connolly is Connell.
Texas politician. How about that?
Republican governor of Texas.
That's correct. Doodah. Wore a big old Stetson hat.
When you interviewed him?
When I interviewed him, he had a gray Stetson hat on. I interviewed him. Interesting guy.
What year was that he was running for president?
Oh, good.
76?
It had to have been after that. So
80?
It would have been close to 80. But I started in TV in 76.
Yeah. That's Len. I'm Bruce. We're going to come back here on Big Talk, wrap things up. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
We're here to help.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My good friend Len Wells is here, and we are just whiling away the morning. Hopefully you are having a
Well, it's
good
been kind of interesting. I think we've touched on a lot of topics, haven't we?
Yeah. Folks working through here on Thursday morning. Weather has been a little bit rough.
It was snowing it was spitting snow when I came up here this morning, Thursday morning.
By the way, appreciate you making the time to come up here today, or at least last night.
Well, yeah, and you putting me up at the Super 8 there, which is, it's an okay hotel, but the dinner at the Firefly, I mean, you put me up in Effingham, and I appreciate that. That's only like 25, 30 minutes from here. And so, I'm not going to stay at the Uptown Motel or anything in Fairfield.
Have you ever?
I ever stayed at the Uptown one time? But go ahead. And I'll never do that again.
Have you ever gone to a hotel where you walked into the room and decided, oh, this is not going to work, and basically left the hotel?
I did that one time down in Kentucky. We were traveling somewhere, and it was a rustic hotel. It wasn't a name brand or anything, but it was a rustic-looking ranch
Cabins
style.
or just a motel?
It was a motel, but it was very rustic
Bates
looking.
Motel looking type of place.
Kind of place. And we went in there, and there were bugs.
Oh, really?
We saw cockroaches, and said. And we had already taken our luggage in, Nancy and I did, and looked around and said, this is not, first of all, it was very Spartan, which is one thing, but they're bugs, and we turned around and left. But yeah.
Only one time?
That's the only time I can remember that I turned around and left.
I've left a room, but I've never left a hotel.
They got you a different room.
Yeah, I've gotten a different room before, but
we stayed at a hotel in St. Louis one time, and I complained about it, and I got my money back, and it just turned out that it was that particular weekend there was a girls softball or volleyball tournament or something going on, and those kids were up all night in the hallways, hooting and hollering and carrying on and everything, and then of course down the hallway was another group of people that I guess they'd had a big wedding, and we didn't get an ounce of sleep. Didn't get a minute of sleep.
Yeah, that was usually me.
Yeah, it was making all the noise. But I was polite about it, but I said we did not get a minute's sleep.
And they gave you your money back.
They gave my money back, and I apologized, and I said, well, if you don't give me some drink tickets, and I'm writing a nasty letter.
What's the nicest place you've ever?
Nicest hotel I've ever stayed in.
You're a world traveler.
The Edgewater Beach Hotel in downtown Chicago, Illinois.
Really?
The Edgewater Beach.
Edgewater Beach. There's no.
I think it's gone now.
There is a beach up there, but
well, it's called the Edgewater Beach, but it overlooks Lake Michigan, of course. I remember it because it had a pool atop the hotel, and it was snowing like crazy, and it's a heated pool, and I was swimming in the hotel pool atop the Edgewater Beach Hotel in Chicago, Illinois.
Outside outdoor pool?
Outdoor pool, heated in the snow. It was wonderful. It was like being in a hot tub.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Edgewater, that's the nicest hotel I've ever stayed in, other than the Vista International Hotel between the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center.
Now,
the Vista International was fabulous.
What are you talking about?
The Vista Hotel?
Yeah.
Between the Twin Towers? Yeah. Twin Towers, New York City. It got knocked down. There was a hotel between those two. It's called the Vista International. And it was destroyed, too, in the attacks.
Well, it would have been.
It was. It collapsed as well. But I stayed in that hotel, and it was remarkable. One day, if you ever ask me back, I'll tell you, that was a remarkable trip.
Was this before or after I guess it would have.
Was it before the attack? No. Well, just sat there in the rubble, waiting for a waiter to come by and bring me a drink. Can't you hear me? That's okay. You couldn't sleep last night.
I didn't sleep.
The Vista International Hotel was between the towers of the World Trade Center.
Was it at the ground floor?
Yeah, beautiful hotel. I think it was about 15 stories or something like that. And you look out over Battery Park. Oh, it's a beautiful hotel. Beautiful.
How tall was it?
I'm going to say 15, 20 stories. I don't know.
No kidding.
Yeah, beautiful hotel. Look it up, Vista International.
Well, it was one of the part of the the addresses. World Trade Center, 3 World Trade Centers. I did. This is a new one to me.
Yeah, and of course they were connected underground. You could go from one tower to the other underground the hotel.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. But yeah, I stayed in that hotel. It was remarkable. Remarkable. Look that up on your www sometime.
Well, I'm not going to do it right now.
Well, I don't mean now. I mean, unless you just wanted to absolutely waste time.
That's the thing. The things one learns, though, because
it's anything.
I have. I'm in the middle of watching. As we were talking presidents, I'm watching the Lincoln documentary.
I love that.
That is going right now.
Oh, absolutely. Anything Lincoln's fascinates me.
Ended last night. I TiVo'd it. I've watched the first 2, and I'm watching the first one. I'm thinking, man, this is all just old business. I've seen all this, and I know all this, and I'm paying attention to what they're skipping and what they didn't mention Anne Rutledge, which I was surprised about. His girlfriend.
Yeah.
Before he met.
There's some Rutledges from Fairfield. Any relation?
I don't believe they are. No,
whether Jim Brown's wife or sister. I mean. Betty Rutledge. Could be. You don't know.
Betty might have a cousin. Betty might have had a cousin.
Back yonder.
Betty might have had a cousin.
I'm just trying to help.
I'll have to ask Lynn the next time I see her.
Okay. It'll be all right.
The Lincoln one is going very.
I love anything historic like that. And I like anything Ken Burns does.
The worst part is the dude playing Lincoln is only about 5'10".
Well, that's why he had a stove.
They need to have him standing on boxes. They don't do it often enough.
Oh man, I hated it.
I'm a stickler. Glenn, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I can't wait for you to come back. That's a joke. We'll see you all next time, folks, on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Have a great day.